Ebonyi State will never forget Governor Mahi. You might be doing like now, like you don't like him. You might be among those who hate him. Wait. It's when he's gone. Sometimes those who have buttocks don't know how to sit. Anambra used to be the leading state in the southeast because we had two great leaders that emerged. Governor Ngige, followed after by Governor B. Two apostolic leaders. They changed the destiny of Anambra State. We can't forget them. Now you are having an apostolic leadership in government. Don't take it for granted. It's only when you stay under bad governance. You know, when you enjoy light, enjoy good things, you think that's a... You guys used to be last. They used to insult you like they used to insult Akwa Ibom. See now, Akwa Ibom State has been blessed with two apostolic good leadership. With all the criticism you like, give to Akpabio. Akpabio was an apostle of development. He is the one that put that state on the map and wiped that ancient mark that every Akwa Ibom might used to have. It's only good for house help, house girl. Has been eternally wiped out. Is now a destination number one. Now Ibom came. Governor Emmanuel has now come and he's building and he's taking it. That's what changed Anambra. A David and a Solomon. No nation, no state can recover after you have two generations of succession of good governance. If you now make it three, oh my God. What you guys should be praying for now is after these 2 years to go, after it, that there will be another man that can take this further. And you better stop all these you are inner wranglings and all that. You see, in politics, you have the right to play. And thank God, he's not going to contest again. So the door is now open for all of you. Fight hard. But there's one place you must unite. Doesn't matter your party. When it comes to the destiny of Ebonyi. Come up for your different angle. Fight for your local government. But when finally somebody emerges, unite with that person, because the issue is your territory, not just you. It doesn't have to be you. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. They told David, he had a vision to build a temple. God said, you will not be the one. He said, okay, if I will not be the one, I'll help whosoever. God said it will be Solomon. David started fighting to raise money for Solomon to do it. When you fight, you want to be the one. But at the end of the day, it's not you. Help whosoever. The way we think in the kingdom is different from the way they think in the world. Because the issue is not about me. It's about service. It's about sacrifice. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? In ministry, maybe you have an ambition for a particular area, but you notice there is somebody God has given grace. Please help him. Help him, because it's not the person on the spotlight that will be the greatest. It's the person who served more, who sacrificed more. It's not the one on the spotlight. Don't you understand? McLean, even beer company, I'm not advertising for beer company, but even them, they have sense. They will produce whatever beer, stout, gouda. They will go and find Fino. Fino is a musician. Doesn't know how to make beer. They will find which other one from this side? Flavor. And they will put them on the billboard. It's a Star or Gouda, the good life. Those are face for marketing. They don't know anything. The real shareholders are not making noise. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? The real people that own the thing are not making noise. Stop fighting for limelight. It's not limelight that is the issue. Oh my man, but give you so good, believe. Because a lot of ministers are here, I'll give you people wisdom. Go Google your state. It's one of the poorest states in terms of federal allocation. This state. So magic is happening here. I don't understand where you are getting the money for all the development you're doing. You have beat Anambra. EBONYI is number 1 now. Anambra is number 2. Oh yes, that's the reality on the ground. I'm from Anambra, so I want to root for my people. But that's not the reality now. Anambra is now number 2. You are number 1 in development. This is development capital right now in Nigeria. At least let's talk about Southeast. The truth is that if you're a governor, listen to me. This is the development capital. But my issue is, because I have my friends who are governors, and when this discussion of EBONYI comes up, they said they don't understand the guy. He doesn't want to save some money for himself. He's burning everything. I said, is that not what Jesus said? The ones that are Christians, they want to save small, like Judas. We're following this Jesus, but at least I need a plot of land, even if I have to sell my master too. He got the plot, but he lost his life, and he lost his mandates. And later he wanted to use the plot to get it back. He couldn't, because what they keep saying is they don't understand how he's getting the money. The generation of the revenue is what the problem is. In Anambra, we came up with an internally generated system that gets us the money, so that even if Abuja doesn't bring anything, Anambra will pay salaries. Yes, there was a breakthrough that was made in that state, and it came through agriculture and the exporting of agricultural products. Exportation, we're earning foreign exchange. So Anambra is doing. When the states, all the Nigerian states were broke, Anambra was paying 26, 28. Everybody has been paid, and they pay bonus. It's only Lagos that could try that. So here, the miracle for me is I don't understand how you people are getting the money, because I know. Go check. You are among the list. Go and see what the oil, states are getting compared to. Like check Delta, check River, check Akwa Ibom compared to your state. So you don't understand how do you do that? And then not just the generation, how do you manage so that the utilization is maximum? You come here, you come back another year, you see new project. I don't understand that. I'm doing youth development. I know what we are facing. We are giving proposals to governors. When we finish training, give the youth. They are your youth. Leave us. We can take care of ourselves. Give your youth 100,000 each, so that they can go and start something for themselves. They will tell you there is no money. I took the proposal to Governor Obi. Me and Professor Ndubok, we spent night. Commissioner said there is no money. 100,000. The governor overruled the commissioner. So when we finished the training, Anambra State, then nobody was coming home. That's when we decided to go. Kidnapping got out of hand, crime got out of hand. So I told Prof we have to go and do something. This is our area specialization. So we came in the night, sat with the governor. That's why I love, So he overruled him. He said, this is human beings. So they gathered all the traditional rulers and we briefed them what we want to do. Give us the people causing trouble. You know that in your village, stealing, all those whatever. They brought them. Because we know the processes to pass them through. And when he kept his word, 3 senatorial zones we did it. And when he kept his word for the first group, when we came for the second training, men market, a large chunk of men, people that are not youths. You see 65 years, he said, I'm a young person. They want to collect. He said it's national cake. We have to bring police. No, people like free things. Each governor now, that's what we are facing. We give proposal. They tell you fun. When you finish paying states, paying teachers, paying. So I don't understand what you get, how you were able to keep doing all the things you're doing. If you want to change a country, there are 2 things you do. If you want to change culture, anywhere that is bad, you first condemn evil, but you must find the few that are doing what is right and praise them. The problem is, if you are fighting corruption, but you will not praise those who have integrity. If you're fighting those that are bad, but you won't praise those that are good, then if you don't fight those that are bad, you have a problem, because everybody wants to be bad, since there is no punishment. But if you don't praise those that are good, then you don't inspire people to go in that direction. Learn this as a leader, even in your businesses and in your companies, in your family. Even if everybody is bad and there is just one or two, pick them, and then everybody is inspired to move in that direction. And then if there are bad ones, pick one or two and set example with them. Then people will curtail themselves. So God has heaven and he has hell. If heaven doesn't motivate you, then hell must. Do they call it the carrot and the stick? So sometimes when you are in a place where things are working, you don't know. So I'm going to give you guys an advice. Watch when all the different parties finish producing their political candidates. If EBONYI is blessed to have a person emerge, all of you rally behind him. I'm talking about national. I'm not talking about state. We're not discussing state anymore. Because if with nothing your state can be like this, if federal power comes behind, you will be Dubai. The rest of Southeast will have to be coming here. That is what will happen. Because it's about how resources are managed. You will be Dubai. Because you see, anything that is given to people is the basis for competition by others. You're not the only one interested in this. So at the state level, local government, fight. You want to be governor, fight. But if one of your sons ever emerges on any whatever, all of you rally behind him. Don't let his failure be from his constituency. You will be making a mistake. It's yourself that you're shooting. It's yourself that you're shooting. And of course you will see me then. It doesn't matter the party that wins at the state level and the party that is at the federal level. If EBONYI is blessed to produce, forget the party line, unite and go and see how Fashola is working with the governor on the ground. If it is us, the two will be fighting. Lagos. Every time you see him in Lagos, he's looking at whatever. At the end of the day, Lagos will be the number. Go and see what he's doing with housing there. If it's us, we'll do Jim Woboda and see. What is that? Jim Woboda and Kweme VP, Jim Governor. You can't hear. At the end of the day, we got nothing. One was the federal, one was state. Igbos. We fight everything. We fight our fathers. We fight our mothers. We fight our pastors. We fight our traditional rulers. We fight our Ohaneze. We fight our governors. Even high priests in the shrine, we fight. So who is going to be your savior? Who kills his own Moses and get to the promised land? Is there any generation that fight their Moses and still get to the promised land? That generation that fought Moses died in the wilderness. Because when God sent Moses, this is what he said. He said, I brought them out of Egypt by the wings of a great eagle. He was calling Moses an eagle. Do you know what he was saying? The aircraft I used to transport 3 million people to the land of promise was a human being by the name of Moses. That's what leadership is. Leadership takes people from one place to another. So how can you be traveling to Dubai? You shoot down the aircraft you are traveling in and still get there. Maybe you didn't hear the proverb. Let me give it to the people this side. You're flying from Lagos to New York. Then you shoot down your own aircraft and still arrive in New York. How can you arrive? The shark will have food at the Atlantic Ocean. You don't shoot your Moses and reach the promised land. Because you pray, I want to get to my destiny. God raises leadership for you. You pray, deliver us from Pharaoh. We have been suffering poverty. God raises leadership. The way God answered prayer is through what? Maybe you're waiting for God to come down. He doesn't come down. I know they don't believe me. Please project for them. And the cry of the children of Israel got to the ear of God. Yeah, Exodus. The people were in bondage and the Egyptians tormented them, and their cries reached to God. Behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come to me, and I have seen the oppression whereby the Egyptians oppressed them. So look at the next verse. Come now, therefore. This is God telling Moses, come now, therefore, I will send thee to Pharaoh, that you may bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of it. When you cry to God and your prayer is answered, his answer is raising a human being, raising leadership. I know when EBONYI was crying. I'm not going to say anything more about that. I know that period. All churches were praying. If you want to get a contract, you have to come swear or get initiated into. Say, if you are going to get any promotion in this state, you have to go get initiated into one. All kinds of things were going on. People were praying. I was invited to address ministers' conference here, and we had to address that. You know, when you are pregnant, you are in the maternity, you'll be crying. Women, once the baby comes out, you forget. If you see how they are crying, you think they will never have sex again. You think this woman will never near a man again. Just few weeks, so she's already eyeing again. You see, the same Jews, the moment they brought them out of Egypt, they forgot all the 10 signs that were done in Egypt. EBONYI signs are more than 10. They forget how the Red Sea was divided and looked impossible. Your own is more than that. Next thing, they start fighting their Moses. Because God raises spiritual leaders, he raises political leaders, then he raises economic leaders. Learn to support your own. You know, if what happened during the last election, 2 Fulanis, everybody's complaining about Fulanis. Meanwhile, I like them for something. I love them for how they look after themselves, how their unity. Oh yes, we all need to go and learn in that school, maybe university, special university. That should be turned to a course. 2 contested at the federal level for the presidency last election. If it's us, we'll scatter it. It will go to another group. But if you are complaining about Mietiala, they know that whichever side it goes, it is us. Some supported this, some supported this. No, it's a strategy. Let's bring 2 of our own, let them contest. It's like last game in World Cup, but the football team playing and the other football team, both of them are from EBONYI, or both of them are from Southeast. So whichever way, the cup is coming home. So even their people took money this side, took money this side. Let them go on. And they did it with team sports. You will never see Atiku put any whatever on President Buhari. You never see him attack his person. He will make his point. They discuss points. Yes. Because when it comes to eloquence, he's a better person in terms of eloquence. So, there were disagreements after the election. They went to court, and that's here it ended. Let it be here. The East. No, instead, let's lose it. Let it go to another person. Because when they are fighting somewhere in anger, instead of this one getting it, they will go and help Self-sabotage is one of the greatest problems of the Igbos. They shoot down their own aircraft, and when they finish, they start going to others to go and borrow their own. Which other person will have done for you what has happened in Ebonyi State in the last 5 years? Who will have done it? Is it Rivers people that will come and do it for you? Or for Lagos that they will come and do it for you? Or from Kano that they will come and do it for you? Let's wisen up. You know, when they carry another person's father in a corpse, you don't cry. When you hear somebody died somewhere, it's not near you. You don't. Let it be your mother. Let it be your child. Let it be your daughter. Let it be your father. Then, what is that thing? People have been dying. Why are you crying now? It's time we wake up, and not repeat the mistake of the last 50 years. The whole part of Nigeria know that this is our problem. Once you can give this one something, he will destroy his brother. They know. So they know no matter what we make noise in, they know what will stop them. You don't need an outside weapon. Just give one of them will destroy the whole thing. They know. I'm in touch with every part of the country. I can tell you. They know, and they sit down. Because any people that is self-sabotaging, you don't need a standard enemy to defeat them. And sometimes the church is the first to exhibit that ignorance. See pastors talking nonsense. Why is it that when it comes, ball is passed to us and we are in the 18 just to pass it on? Guess who will stop the ball? A member of the same team. He will say, no, it's rather let's lose this match. Now you're not begging, come and build our roads. Come and help us. EBONYI. Listen to me, I love you. I love this state. I want to see you become the first Dubai. The first Dubai in Africa.